Hello, welcome back. I am Nina Simone, and I'm going to talk to you briefly about God's protection today. God is protecting you from what you can't see. It's moments in life when we feel like things aren't making sense and we're not happy about, and we don't feel like we know what's going on. Like when doors close, plans fall apart, people walk away, missed opportunities, something you were expecting didn't happen, um, or whatever. And our first thought probably was like, God, why? Or why did you stop that? Or why didn't that work out? Or why didn't you let this happen or that happen? But let me remind you of something that will hopefully bring some peace back into your heart. God is protecting you from what you can't see. There are things that God blocks, delays, removes, or redirects, and it's not to punish you, but to protect you. See, you see the surface, but God sees the whole picture. You only see what's happening in the now, but God sees what could have happened later. You're seeing in the moment, God sees the ripple effect. That's why sometimes his no or his not yet is actually mercy in disguise. He sees the bigger picture. God sees the danger that you don't. Psalm 121 and 7, it says, the Lord will keep you from all harm. Did you hear that? All harm, not some harm, all harm. So there are situations that God simply will not allow because he knows the long term effect or outcome. You may be thinking you missed an opportunity, but God knows you dodged a bullet or a disaster. So God's protection is sometimes loud and sometimes silent, but just know that it's always intentional. God sees what people are hiding. People may show you their actions or speak certain words, but God sees their motives. They show you kindness, but God knows their true intentions. They may make promises, but God knows and sees their patterns. Their relationship that ended, the person who ghosted you, the connection that didn't happen, God removes what eventually will break you or block you from your purpose. God sees the spiritual battles that are happening around you. Ephesians 6 and 12 reminds us that we wrestle not against flesh and blood. There are battles that we never see, attacks that never reached us, and the plans of the enemy that has never touched us because what? God has blocked them. Sometimes protection from God looks like peace you don't understand, a delay you don't want, a closed door that frustrates you, a friendship that suddenly changed and shifted, or a job you didn't get, a path that was rerouted. Just know God is hiding you in plain sight. God protects your future by redirecting your present. Jeremiah 29 and 11 says, for I know the plans I have for you. He knows. You don't need the full map. You just need to trust the guide. If something didn't work out, it's because God saw something you didn't. He knows something you don't. If something fell apart, it's because God was holding something better for you. If something shifted, it's because God was steering you away from a storm or something you wasn't meant to face. So when those thoughts creep up, try to remember some of these reasons that God does what he does. Here's how to stay steady when you don't understand what God is protecting you from. You don't know what's going on, right? Try not to panic when God closes a door. Closed doors are not rejection, sometimes they're direction or redirection. And please don't chase what God is removing. If He took it out of reach, He did it for a reason. We can sometimes ask Him, what are you shielding me from? He may show you, He may not. He may show you in part, He may show you the full picture, he may not. But He will give you peace. We have to trust our Father, our shepherd, because John 10 reminds us that our shepherd leads, he guides, and he protects, right? The sheep don't understand the route, they just trust the one who's leading them. And last I checked, we were his sheep and he was our shepherd. So you may not see it right now, but God is protecting you. He is protecting your mind, your peace, your future, your family, your steps. He's protecting your calling, your heart. These are things God kept from you that could have broken you. There are people He is protecting you from who were not meant to be in your vicinity or to walk with you on your journey or to go into your future. There are attacks that He has blocked that you never even know existed. He is not withholding from you, He is watching over you. And one day you will realize and look back and say, Lord, thank you. Thank you for protecting me from what I didn't see and what I didn't even know. So today, I want you to rest your mind, rest your heart, stop replaying what didn't work, stop assuming you missed something. You didn't miss anything. God is covering you, He is protecting you, and He is leading you into something much better. So that is it. I pray you take what I said and ponder on it and try not to overthink. Just trust and know that God knows what's best. He sees what you don't. He knows what you don't. He sees the bigger picture. He knows and hears what's going on behind the scenes that you have no knowledge of. So, if this message has resonated with you and helped you in some way, please do me a favor. Hit the like button. Please share. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Until next time, that is it. I will see you in the next video.